Alright. Everybody in the chat, anybody back? I've made a couple of adjustments so we're going to get into Space Engineers 1 here and do a little touring. We had some chatters that were wondering about some creations, so we're going to see if we can get this thing running here. Let's see how it runs. Made a couple of adjustments, so hopefully we'll be, it looks much smoother. So far so good. Alright, so if anyone's here, anyone watching, this was my first base. This is what ended up becoming out of my first base on Space Engineers 1. So this has been a creation a long time in the making. We've got an assembly deck there. That's all welders. You can dock multiple ships there. They can all refuel. The base, of course, has ample hydrogen and oxygen tanks to refill all of your ships. We've got our main landing deck down here, and it's actually it was custom made. This landing deck was a little custom made for a particular ship. So you can get here, and I believe it's this guy. It's been a minute. There we go. And this ramp here will bring you up when that large ship that I have is docked here. It connects to that connector there, and then this loading ramp will extend up, and it lines up with a loading deck there on that ship. So then you can just come right down here onto the base. So moving on through here, let me get this pulled up here. One moment. There we go. So moving on through here, we've got a couple of landing pads here. This one is a repair pad, so any small fighters or mines that have small damages, these are all welders here, and you can turn those on and off as a group, of course. And then over here is really kind of the main jewel of the thing, of the whole show. Let's see if we can remember how to run this. So this arm over here is a projector. So we've got our hinge. These will turn the hinges on and off. These will reverse them. And those are the shipyard hinges. And these are the base hinges. Okay, so this is what we want here. We're going to turn it on and then reverse it, I believe. There we go. Raise that guy up. Oh, we've got some bogeys in this game too. So I've got the Assertive Combat Systems mod installed, and so it will generate those enemies. And then we've got another set of hinges here. These, I'm going to turn those on. What's cracking here. And then we've got our rotor rather. We can kick that guy on. Is it locked? The welders turn on and off. That should be that rotor down there. I believe it's locked. We have a button for locking all. That's the pistons. There they go. So they're dropping down now. Turn those off. You're on your Discord. Oh, okay. That was from earlier. Yeah, so this guy here should spin this rotor down here. It is rotor lock off, power on. So can we reverse it? And it should just reverse. Oh, I'm looking at the hinge, darn it. Oh, look at the rotor. The rotor, yes. Rotor lock off, power off. Okay, so power should be on. And I hit pause. I know nobody's ever actually done that before. Alright, so rotor would be this guy. And so yeah, you turn that, and it brings that over here. You load, I've got a large grid and small grid projectors loaded onto the arm here, and then you load whatever projector you want to use, whatever projection I should say that you want used. You load that up. I feel like I had a third button panel here for hinge locks and general power on and off. Anyway, so that's that guy. I'm going to just leave him there for a bit. And this is the Varn OS. I'd like to try to figure out what happened with him. Control C is damaged. I see that. Kind of seems that many things are damaged here. My Control C is taking damage actively. Oh, I need metal grids and other things. What else is damaged? I'm not sure what happened to my arm here. This does not bode well. I'm gonna need some of those. What happened to us here, but it's not great. Maybe it was something with an update. Everything okay, guy? There's a lot of programming and moving parts in this thing. See what we've got for parts. I always keep easy cargo terminal access. How do you, is it just middle mouse button? No, that's how you put everything in. Alt mouse button? Yes. No, that's how you put everything in. Man, I don't remember how to build planner. Okay, so it is just middle mouse button to pull things out from the build planner. Alright, we need that. That. 2 of those. 3 of those. Whatever that is. I think I already got that. Okay. Let's just try. Can I just get this right here? Nope, those are conveyors. Those conveyors look to be in bad shape too. This isn't what we were planning on doing today, but here we are. Looks like we're missing an armor panel right there too. We certainly are. We had a conveyor elbow over here, I believe, that was damaged. Oh man, that's hitting the, oh no, the whole thing has come loose. Oh no! Oh my gosh, how did that happen? There's no way I can grab that, right? No way I can grab that. How do you, I don't remember how you grab things. close the building ends. Let's see. That's bad. That feels bad. Okay, so if we have a block there, is it just right click? Oh man, I don't remember how that how those grabby hands work. Does seem to be streaming much better though. I just had to cap my my FPS at 30 seconds. Now I'm only getting about a 3-second delay, and it's definitely running smoother. So anybody wants to pop in, we can take a look at all of the goodies. But man, I've got to figure out what happened here. There's just no way I can grab it, but I've got to try. Excellent. Just like that. Okay. And then what to drop it. Okay. Now that should drop. There it goes. Okay. So that was shift right click with empty hands. No, shift R. Okay. Shift R. Gotcha. And then what R to drop it. Alright. Oh boy. No. Oh, yes. No. No. No, I can't move this. I can't move this with my bare hands. Hey there, Deviant Folix. Hello and goodbye, sir. Nice to have you. Good luck with your spams. Not sure why the auto mod doesn't grab those. Man, this is disgusting. Let's see, welding arm rotor 1 detached. Yeah, I see it's detached. There's no doubt about that. I don't suppose we can attach it. No, it's way off center. Okay. Can we add the head? Doesn't look like there's room to do that. Unable. An attachment is already present. Okay. Well, interesting. This is horrible. Alright, well, let's get engineering here, shall we? Looks like we're going to have to do a rescue lift operation. We remember how to fly. Oh. Guess my power was already on. Oh, I'm out of fuel. I'm going to be out of fuel if I've been here at the base hooked up to the space the whole time. That seems mighty odd. Can I connect my connector from here? Because I can't park, right? Oh, I did connect.
No fuel.
No fuel, okay. What does that mean? My battery's not charging? My battery's charged 100%. Oh, they're just off. Okay, so I have... Oh, the thrusters are off. Oh my goodness. It's been too long since I've been playing Space Engineers 1. Alrighty, here we go. We are going to try a very delicate operation of moving this entire apparatus here back into position and see if we can reattach it. So I think I'm going to grab it right there on the knuckles. these front knuckles. Looks pretty good. I'll back it up a little. Unable to park. That's curious. Looks like these are ready to grab, does it not? Yellow, as indicated by the yellow pads. Don't grab it. It is not grabbing there. That's not happening. Okay, so we're not going to grab it from there. Where else can we perhaps gain purchase? I guess we could try to grab the, I just didn't want to, actually this would probably make more sense than grabbing those, because I was trying to grab it by the elbow of the ridge. I should probably temporarily build a little handle on here. Actually, it's probably exactly what I should do. Or maybe just throw a connector on it for the moment. That may be smart. No, I'm definitely not going to be able to grab the piston. Okay, connector it is. Alright, so we'll ditch this wedge. Oh, I'm so used to being in creative mode, oh my gosh. The dampeners were acting a little funny there for a moment. Hopefully the game volume's at a good level for you guys now. If it fits, we sits. A shortcut key to get rid of what you have in your hand. So grabbed. Oh, I guess not. I'm just kind of zeroed out. Alright, I'm definitely going to be able to grab that, so let's get back after it. Somewhere, yes. I guess not. Okay. Oh, it's not going to work without the unless it's built. I'm so used to playing creative on the on Space Engineers 2. It's funny. Alright, so we gotta turn that back to auto, turn these back on. Alright, that'll work. Now, maybe save it, because we're potentially about to get some plane. Wait for that save confirmation. So proud of my ARM OS here. Surely that's saved by now. I was looking forward to showing it off, and things broke up. Broke. Alright, let's figure out what's going on here. Maybe we'll hold this. Need to blow slightest amount. A little bit of pitch. In the air a little and try to see what is happening down here. What has happened to us. We're missing some paneling. We're missing, obviously missing our connection to the rotor. Let's get a grinder after this. Advanced rotor. Does not show ahead. Okay. So let's get the grinder out of that and see if we can add ahead. Okay, now it will let us add ahead. Okay. So that's good. That means we can get rid of that. See if we have a rotor part in our toolbars. Of course not. Let's see, rotor. Specifically, we just need the advanced rotor part, which would be this one. And it needs to go right there. Are we tipping? We're slowly tipping. That should be level for us. So we'll go ahead and start getting in the right spot since we're in the driver's seat. Okay, that's approximately where he lives. Our level look here, pitch down a little. I think we're slowly pitching up just naturally, so I'm getting a little pitched down. This guy welded up. Our plates right quick. They're just regular plates. And it's just kind of a regular color. Change the way these look, I guess. Steel plate. hi there, Doa. Yes, I unfortunately had to switch out of Space Engineers 2 and load up Space Engineers 1. It was partially at the request of one of our chatters, but mostly the Space Engineers 2 Alpha, it's not sending audio out to the stream. So we were just listening to me talk. So that, you know, and I'm very easy. This is a new stream, so we're working on getting things set up and figuring out what works best for everything. So I'm completely fine with popping back over and giving that a shot if there was something you wanted to look at. The ship we were working on, I'm going to get that one finished off stream, and it should be on the Steam Workshop in the next day or two. So that one ought to be good fun. So we popped into Space Engineers 1 here, and I haven't visited this base in quite a while, and so I popped in to show Fox kind of what I had going here, and my welding arm, my MARM OS, was skirted off across the deck here. It has come unattached, so we're going to see if we can't get that reattached right there. So before I get back in the cockpit, let's take a look. Welding arm rotor 1 is what that's called. Welding arm rotor 1. So we're going to want to remote into that in a moment and see if we can attach that thing after we line ourselves up here. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're still in the chat, Noah. Like I said, we can easily accommodate any requests or whatnot. I was aware actually that, you know, for my information, that it was Space Engineers 1 that I'm playing. I clicked the buttons and opened up the menu and loaded the game and everything all by myself. So that was a good moment for the stream. And I just didn't update the stream title because I'm not sure if we're going to stay on this game or not. Like I said, we loaded it up for Fox. Okay, this should be it, folks. We should be on it. We should be there. So let's see, Shift K. This would be Ripton HQ. We'll go into that terminal and look for the. I've already forgotten what it was. The rotor, the welding arm, right? The welding arm. Yeah, let's look up arm. There's a lot of arm. I guess let's look up welding. There it is, welding arm rotor 1. It was hidden. We had it hidden. So this we want to attach. Fingers crossed. That looked like it worked. That looked like it worked. Let's check it out. Let's give that a shot. I need to work on my programmable block that I have on this ship. I have it set to where when it connects with its connector, it automatically turns the antenna off, the thrusters off, the batteries are set to recharge, the tanks are set to recharge, and all of those goodies. But when it disconnects, it doesn't reset all of that stuff. So that's a bit of a bummer. It does look like the stream's going pretty well, though. It's not really too framey or anything too bad. It was pretty bad earlier. We had to mess with some of our settings. I'm actually capping the FPS for now and just seeing how far that gets us. And then worst case scenario, we may actually decrease our stream resolution if we need to until we get our new system in, the new mainframe. heavy armor blocks for some reason, so I think I have some somewhere. I have these right there. So this is actually what it was. Heavy armor block. Sarek would love these. That's another Space Engineers content creator who makes amazing creations and wraps them up into scenarios and stories. How does the paint gun work in this game? Man, I don't remember. I don't want to mess anything up. Is this how you copy? Man, I'm just not sure. Do you just hit, man, I don't remember how to, is it Shift P to copy? It's not Shift P. So we just need to try to find the color. Is that it? But it's just gonna be close enough for now. I've got bigger fish to fry. I like seeing if this ARM OS is functional now. Definitely missing a ceiling panel there. How would there have ever been a ceiling panel there with the seat right there? In this game, you can't occupy the same grid square. So, I'm not sure how that was ever in there. Okay, not the biggest concern. Alright, here we go. Oh, I gotta remember how to work this. Let's see, G. What are these? One of these is to return home. Goodness. I mean, the easiest way was just, I think, is it just this? And now, yeah. There we go. Let's see. And then to get out of that, we would did we just turn this welder on? One of these is turning the welder on. Oh, that's here. Okay, now it's on. Now it's off. Let's see. So yeah. So if we get out of the camera view, oh, that got me out of the. Yeah, that's just how I'm still in the. Okay, I'm still running the show. Yes, yes. Okay. So yeah, see this thing? This is pretty rad. Pretty rad. Obviously, it's very hard to control from this angle, or this view. I mean, I just wanted to kind of show you what it looks like and what it does. And so you use that arm that's up there. It came out of the deck over there at the top screen, folded down into the deck, and you use that arm to pull up the projection, and then you use this arm to weld said projection. So for instance, we're going to move this guy over here. Fire up the welder. And just to give you an idea, this is what we're doing here. Being inside of the, let me get rid of these, all those GPS coordinates, man, that makes it hard to see on the screen, doesn't it? Yeah, so see, this kind of thing is very cool. Just gotta get back into that camera's view so you can see what you're doing. And in this view, you control the welder head just as if it was a ship with all the same controls. So we would come in here and weld this thing up, except it's not welding up right now because I don't have the material for it, but that's how that works. And then there is a home button. I believe it's, oh, I hope I don't guess this wrong. Let's get out of here and see. Maybe I'll save it just in case I do guess it wrong. This takes a lot of work to set this thing up. Man, that worked out so good how we just picked that thing up. It skirted across the deck. We just picked it up, stuck a piston head, a rotor head on the bottom, lined it up with picked it up with the ship, our little ship, and lined it up and just plop, dropped that thing right into place. And now it's working. We fixed it. It's very good. It feels good. Alright, so we're all saved up, and I believe it's the hotkey number 9. If we watch that, watch the magic here. Look at it go. Oh, I probably need to turn the welder off, huh? Luckily nobody was standing around there. Could have got fried. And it'll just go all the way back to its home position and park. It'll just park right here. Just like that. And you're done there. And one would assume you would also be done with the projector at this point. Let's go ahead and clean up our mess here. And if you were, in fact, done with the projector, you could reverse it back into position. And let's see, this is on, off, and a reverse for the base, so you would reverse these. We want to extend those. We may need to slow down the folding action here if it gets ahead of itself, because I wasn't extended all the way on the pistons. Yeah, we better. I'll just stand by right here just in case. Looks like we're going to be clear. Once those are folded up all nicely there. Got a dog hair on my tongue. Then you can fold up the whole arm right down into the deck there. Pretty great. Seems good. Feels good, like a glove. just like so. And you can shut it all down. We can turn that off, and we can turn those off. And the pistons. We're all set. Make sure our welders are still off. Get a whole fleet of welders there. Yeah, see that? You don't want to go dance across that dance floor. Oh, look, the lights, they're so pretty. No. Alright, so I guess I'm going to pop out of here and check out the, see if I can update the stream manager here. Just in case anybody is misled on what is being streamed. We are officially now, although you know what, I think, tell you what, instead of that, I think Fox has popped out of the stream now. So I am going to attempt to, first of all, let's update this silliness. YouTube's thumbnail image for your stream, it just kind of gets a mind of its own, doesn't it? Alright, we're working on this ship today. Or we were. We'll save that. Definitely want to save those changes. We done popped in and saved the day. While I'm switching games, I'm just going to throw you guys onto our just chatting screen here, and we're going to get the game swapped out. I appreciate any help that anybody's been given today, and little tips and tidbits. All the feedback helps. Any feedback helps. I think running it at this with these changes is going to be a lot smoother. So we'll get this loaded up and see how she does. And then there's this new game that's come out, Crimson Desert, and I guess it had a lot of hype. And then it just came out today. People have started streaming it, and I don't know. I don't think that one's going to be for me, you know. Don't think that one is going to be for me. All right, let's see about replacing our stream here. I'm gonna pop over to the stream screen for a moment to get rid of, to change the game. I wish it would just auto update the game capture to whatever it is that you're playing, you know. Seems like that would make the best sense. Okay, let me try this again here. See if it's going to find us. It has found us. Oh, that's right. The main problem with this game was the audio. Well, I wonder how we would get what would be the best way to add music to the stream? As would it be? It would just be a layer, media source, and then I guess you would put in the the browser page for the site. Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah, because I don't have any kind of otherwise have any kind of background. Tell you what, let's just put the tinkering background for right now in the background, and whoa. I'll just kind of let that play in the background. Let me hear it. Yeah, it's a little redundant, but not too bad. And for next stream, I'll work on getting a music overlay, just in case we run into these kinds of these sorts of things. Now, y'all not seeing that on stream, right? Well, you are kind of seeing that on stream. I probably ought to just bury that then. There we go. And we'll get into that and see if that'll work for us. I'm gonna drop that down a little bit, just give us a little bit of background, and let's get back into our build here on Space Engineers 2. It's really a fun build. I've got two of them kind of going right now, but I'm trying to wrap up the insides of this fighter squadron carrier, rapid deployment carrier. We've got the beginnings of the production area, but we still have yet to build out a medical bay. We still need to get one of our thruster nacelles connected with our conveyors, and then just finish out the interior details. I reckon we'll probably throw some type of a command and control conference room, kind of thing in there somewhere. We've got some space for that. I'm trying to also halfway think about saving space for jump drives. If you've ever played Space Engineers 1, you know that jump drives are a thing. They'll help you get long distances quickly. Pardon me. But they're not in the alpha release of Space Engineers 2 yet. So we are going to have to wait and see what they're like, how big they are, how the systems work. In Space Engineers 1, it was just a block, like you placed, a block that you placed like any other block, but they were large, real big, and I mean very powerful blocks. So it's understandable that you need a big ship to carry it. They're real big. They use a lot of power. And I just want to make sure that with this carrier, especially of the three, I feel like it would really need to have a jump drive since it's involved in combat, or it will be involved in combat. So fingers will be crossed on that one. Get a good endeavor there. Oh. All right. It appears we're reaching our PCU limit with this build, likely because we have, am I going the right way? I'm not sure that I'm going the right way. We really may need to lower our resolution. I was going the wrong way. Now I'm going the right way. I really may need to lower the stream resolution for this one, for this game. It's just not great. I have an antenna on this build yet? I don't think I do. I do not have an antenna on this build yet. That seems like maybe priority alpha for us for the moment. Don't even know where we want to put it for sure yet. put it there. I'm just kind of looking. I think it might look good kind of in the crack there somewhere. Could look good hanging off the back here. Like so. That would not look bad. Let's give that a shot. We're going to need to pull out a brass colored half block. Nope, that's a full block. To the full size here. Yoink, yoink. Shazam? Yeah, we're going to put that. Alright, so we had an antenna here. We're going to make it the charcoal gray again. And let's see if there she is. How do we want to rotate it? Maybe just this way? Yeah. I think that's good. I think we like that. Alright, so we can forget about the antenna now. We do need to name it though. Get an accurate readout of what we're looking at. I think this is probably the closest spot here. Oh, we're getting a whole 14 FPS. That's probably very enjoyable to watch. Yeah, I don't think we can do this one even with the changes. Maybe that's no way, no. Now, I don't think I tried with my settings on low yet. Maybe, man, I hate to do it. Maybe I need to try that. Alright, this is the Ripton Rapid Deployment Carrier, the Ripton RDC. Gonna turn that on, and maybe we'll try that setting a bit for a moment. Man, I hate to try to turn that down like that though, guys. Oh, I've already got it on low preset. This is as well as this game is going to perform on this system that I'm playing it on. Now, one thing we can try is to ditch our other large ship that's in the save. Alternatively, we could go to a new save, and I don't think I want to do that though, and just load this ship into the new save. No, instead, let's go remove our main carrier from this world so that we might lighten the load a bit for the moment. Let's see. There she is. A little better view here. And they're off. Now we're dead in space, 671 miles per hour. Scoot, scootin', boogieing. I really hope this will take the chop out of the stream. Just got so much loaded into this world. If anybody's lurking and has any requests, I appreciate the support. I know you're not here for obviously for the top quality show, so I'm very much willing to take requests if we want to look through the library and see what else we want to play. For the last hour, I've got about another hour left on stream. We can do that. Just speak up and let me know what you think, what you'd like to see. Because I'm ripping along at, must have transferred that over. I don't know, still, it just doesn't look like, yeah, this stream's frozen. I'm getting out of here. we'll be right back, chat. See if we can't get some kind of a game that we can play on our system.